What's up there, Workforce? Chris here with Work to Game, and it is time to finally talk about the fact that Pokemon Go allows trades. Now, if you jump your way over to PokemonGoLive.com, they do have their blog post here that says you can now make ways for your friends to trade, gift, exchange Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is such a big part of Pokemon. It is shocking that it has taken this long. And I think that this is logical with the prep of the Pokemon franchise and its relationship to the Switch coming out of the E3. Definitely feel free to watch any of our previous coverage on that if you guys didn't get a chance to watch the Nintendo presentation. And honestly, it makes sense that this is the time to kind of reinvigorate this franchise, although I think that's still kind of a poor excuse for why it didn't come earlier. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to allow you to begin adding friends. And so the first thing they do is they say, okay, how am I going to add friends? What are these little hearts next to them? You're going to be able to level up kind of your relationship with your friends, and that's based on how often you're interacting with them. You can interact with your friends kind of once per day. So it's a lot like every other idle mobile type game where you're interacting with them kind of once per day, and that's going to allow you to start doing things like, there'll be extra little loot, and there's going to be this currency called stardust. Now, I haven't been playing Pokemon Go lately, so I don't know if that's already found its way into the game, but it sounded like something that I don't remember being there. And stardust is what's going to allow you to partake in all these trades. So they don't just want people going out and trading all the time. It's going to be done in stardust. And so the amount of stardust that something is going to be traded, right? So you're a trainer, you're level 10 or higher, because they don't want just new accounts trading. And you meet with a friend, the amount of stardust it takes is going to be based on how rare that Pokemon is. And so if you start talking about trading a legendary Pokemon, that could be quite expensive. One of the screenshots they show actually shows it costing 1,000,000 stardust. So hopefully we're getting this stuff pretty easily. You're also going to get different rewards and candy and things like that. And that's going to be based on what you're gifting to them each day. And so, and it's even said it's going to give you a bonus based on how far apart that Pokemon is caught from each other. So if you have a friend who lives on the other side of the country and you guys are meeting, for the holidays or something like that, that would be a great time to trade Pokemon that you each caught where you're from, because that's going to give you a ton of bonus from being so far apart geographically. Other than that, it's just a great way to, start creating an online kind of social friendship, all of that, the relationships that we expect a game like this to have. This game has done so much in the way that I can still go out to parks and malls and places like that and see groups of people playing this game. And so it's amazing to me how social this game has been without the ability to really trade and gift and just share exactly what your, up until now, single-player experience has been getting you. Especially for a game that has you doing so much repetitive content. So all you're going to do is you're going to just go back over this real quick. You're going to have to add a Pokemon. You're going to have to share your trainer code, okay? You invite them, you just enter their training code, send them a request, they accept, now they're on your friends list. Now, every time you spin a photo disc, that's the things at the stops or the gyms, you're going to have a chance of receiving special gifts. But you can't open those. They're just locked gifts, and you can send them to a friend on your friends list. Inside, there will be a stash of helpful items. Your friend will receive it along with a postcard saying where you picked it up. That gift can include special surprises such as an egg that'll hatch into a Alalan, which is a Pokemon from the Kanto region, and then when you send gifts to a friend or participate in a raid or gym battle with them, you can increase your friendship level. As your friendship level raises, the cost of that Stardust thing I was talking about earlier is going to go down for trading. Now you can increase your friendship level up to once per day per friend. So you send these gifts to them, and you can up your friendship level once per day. You can build your friendship level, and as soon as you're level 10 or higher, which I assume everybody who's an active player is by now, that's when you're going to be able to start trading here, and you're going to be able to start getting, exchanging all these Pokemon that maybe they have extras of that you don't have. So definitely get in on this. Let me know in the comments below how big of a deal this is to you. What does this mean as far as people getting back into the game now, trying to gear themselves up and get themselves hyped? Pokemon Quest was a nice touch for people to kind of get back in, but it kind of makes me want to play a little more Pokemon Go, getting ready for as we go into the fall and winter months. Hopefully by then we have a full Pokemon game coming to the Switch in 2019 that we know a lot more about. This has been Chris with Work to Game. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.
Hey Chris, I really like what you do on this channel, and I want to say thanks. How can I do that?
You know, you could try being a patron.
Oh, okay. So tell me more about it.
Well, I think you'd have to click on the link to take you to our Patreon page and see if you want to support it. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to support just me. Okay. You're going to have to support both of us.
So this is kind of like a win-win. So if they support you, they support me, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Do we have like cool, fun rewards? Like, is there anything I get?
They do. And we're constantly looking for ways to change that. So if you support Team Brian, Team Chris, just Teamwork to Game, click on that link.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about the rewards too. Whether you like them or if we could do something a little bit different.
And by the way, thanks for watching this video.
We really appreciate it.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.